Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to my Asda beer hall. Just picked up some new beers from Asda. Friends from the beer world have been saying certain beers are in Asda. My local Asda is as poor as they come. Literally beers that everyone else gets, we don't get, and it is what it is. So there's two beers from Tooth and Claw. Never had a beer from them before, so welcome to Raggy's beer reviews. This is Tooth and Claw and it's called One Eye. It's an IPA alcohol, 7% volume. On the back it says, brewed using a combination of Nelson Sauvin and Vic's Secret hops, this juicy IPA is loaded with aromas and flavours of gooseberry, pineapple and passion fruit. So they're based in County Durham. Brewed and canned in the UK, Cameron's Brewery, Lime Brewery, Hartlepool, County Durham. So, a conglomerate of other breweries together, or a mega brewery. These days, supermarkets, to be fair, it's really only the big breweries that can stay in supermarkets because of the pricing and many other factors. So yeah, Tooth and Claw, like I say, first time, so I don't know anything about the brewery. I've obviously read the back and I can gather something it's not an independent brewery. It looks like it's part of another brewery with a name badged on, but I don't know, so I could be wrong. But anyway, we're gonna review it. We're gonna see what we get. 7%. Like I say, got it on the 4 for free in Asda. Got a load of beers from Asda this week. I'm going to review them through the week, and you know, the beers that I managed to pick up. So here we are. Tooth and Claw One Eye IPA. One Eye. So it looks like an orangey pork, you know, like a West Coast IPA type colour, with a white head, a bit of sporadic carbonation on this. One Eye IPA, it means that name resonates with Raggy's beer reviews. I don't know anything about my mum from an early age. I literally can only go back to about 7 years old. We'd been away. She had gone to prison over fines because my brother was a bit of a bad lad. We came home. We'd moved to Rubber Road in Nottingham. 251 Rubber Road, round the corner from Cranmer Street and Highwood House, a homeless place. And she, in a forest match in her teens, she'd been glassed or something along those lines. You know, she might have told me the wrong story, you know, people do, don't they? Their own interpretation of the story. Yeah, and she'd only got one eye. So one real eye and one glass eye. And she used to reach up and take her eye out and put it on the table and say, I've got my eye on you. And it used to shit the hell out of people. You know, they'd be there like, fucking hell. And then someone takes their eye out, it's like, whoa. And it was her party trick, to be fair. But, I mean, sadly, she's not around now. She had a tough life, and we must all remember this to be the best we can to everyone we meet. You know, try and avoid the idiots in life. There will be idiots. There always are idiots. Sadly, you know, you sometimes can't avoid idiots. But even in a job, you can do your best to not let them be a part of your job. Do your work, rise above them. And I'm telling myself this, to rise above, be better, be the best, so that people look at you and look at them and think, well, you're a bloody skiver, you don't do much, do you? Look what he does. And yeah, be something that they'll never be. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, one eye IPA. It means there's a significance in what it means to me. Not that it was obviously intended for that reason or anything. So I don't know if it's settled in the can, so I'm drinking it like this. When I pour the rest of the can, I'll know for certain. 7%, so nice ABV. Gooseberry, pineapple and passion fruit. Passion fruit on the nose is what I'm getting straight away. The gooseberry second. Pineapple, I'm not getting it. Just them. Sometimes it's thinking about a flavour. All of a sudden you're there and you're like, I can taste something, but I'm not sure of what I'm tasting. And just by saying it, and this is where breweries need to stop being lazy with on their cans and bottles and put down flavours we should be getting. Not just put a beer out, oh, it's a Chuckle Bunny hop, and then that's it. Like, people there thinking, yeah, but that don't mean anything to me. The hop doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything to a vast majority of the population. It only means something. It certainly means something to breweries and brewers. It means something to, the elite craft beer fans who know what every single hop does. But not everybody does know. Been reviewing for flipping 6 years now. Been drinking beers, real ales for 14 years. Still don't know what every hop does. And I kind of like that. Because even though a hop is supposed to do a certain thing, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes flavours don't come through, even though they say they're there. Ooh. Good twangy. Very much like a West Coast IPA. There's a right good twang on it. I mean, IPAs these days, everyone's got their own version of an IPA, they'll call it a bloody Coronation Street IPA, and so on and so forth. So many versions, and I'm surprised we haven't had a pink IPA yet for that community. And and you can see where it goes. This just goes on and on and on. Anyway, it's Sunday night. Me reviewing on a Sunday. Got work in the morning. I think I'm walking into a wedding. So yeah, still a crystal clear pour on this one eye. As you can see, it's got that look of a West Coast to it, that colour that you associate with West Coast IPAs. 7%, good ABV. I'm good with the ABV on this. And today, Man City are the champions for the 4th straight year. Arsenal are not. Kind of sad for Arsenal in some ways. Be interesting to see where the 115 charges against Man City go. I mean, Nottingham Forest and Everton both had charges against them, both lost points. It would have been a travesty if either club would have gone down this year, gone down, while Man City, with 115 charges, stay up. If you're going to be going against clubs with charges, then you've got to be absolutely clear all the way through all the clubs. There should be no difference between the top 6 and the rest of the division. One, it's not fair on the teams and the other teams in the top 6 either, because if Man City had accumulated all the points against them, would they have won their competitions over the years? There's something to be said. And as a Nottingham Forest fan, we could have been relegated. We won. We were 6 points clear. But the fact of the matter is, and 32 points used to be 40 points to be clear. So it's actually quite a low. We need to stop buying players. Whether this manager stays or not, who knows. But we need to get rid of a load of shite. We've got a load of people who are just there for the money. And you know, in any job, fuck the ones off who are after the money. Get them who want to play, who are proud of that badge. You know, who come there and they want to be the best. Maybe they'll move on after a couple of years. But in the years they're there to be the best. Not to come and not to be, you know, we had that idiot from Man U, the Instagram star who played a bit of football, but I can't remember his fucking name anyway. Pissed off to Tokyo or wherever now, still doing shite over there. And again, got his money, made his money, and yeah, nowadays, yeah, it's gone, you know. Got in the England squad, and where now? Nowhere. Can't get in most squads in England now, because no one would pay his wages. Yeah, but because he's living off his you know, his reputation and his Man U days, and I still can't remember his name. When I spoke to somebody this morning, I was on about him as well, and I forgot his name. But you know, I'd rather not have these people. I'd rather have people that are proud to play for the club, proud to be what they are. Anyway. Really got a good bit of kick on this beer. Yeah, clear throughout, so more of a clear craft beer than a hazy one. More of a West Coast than anything else that I can think of. But it, you know, it's fair. Yeah. At least it's got some ABV to it and not a boring 4%. 7%, you know, it's a good ABV. You pay for your price of you're paying what you're paying, about $3.50 a can. Yeah, it's not bad for that price. I mean, it's standard fare. I wouldn't say it's, you know, it won't go up against Verdant or Beak or anybody like that. But in a supermarket, it does the job, I suppose. It is what it is. It's a fair enough beer, 7%. $3.50, yeah, it's okay. Would I drink it again? No, sadly not. And again, I knew nothing about the brewery or the brand, so yeah, I'm as not clueless in that respect, but yeah, I know nothing. Cheers.